This Reverend Father was the real definition of abomination in the house of God. Not only did he have a secret affair with a reverend sister, he also got her pregnant, gave her a pill to spoil it, and still even went to the hospital to end her life, all for protecting his name. But the CCTV camera in the hospital room captured where he was dragging her, and the doctor saw it and was shocked. He picked up his phone and called the church. He told them that he had some good news and something else he saw on the CCTV camera that would shock them. Then 2 reverends went to meet Father Frank. They told him the doctor had just called and said Tina was alive. The doctor also said he saw something on the CCTV camera. "We are on our way, and we thought maybe you would come with us to the hospital." But immediately Father Frank heard that word, CCTV camera. His heart pounded quickly. Then he remembered that there was a CCTV camera in the room when he went to get rid of Sister Tina. "Please, I have a headache. I can't come with you," he lied. So the church members and some reverends quickly went back to the hospital. Truly, Tina was alive. Then one of the Reverend Fathers asked the doctor, "How did she come back alive? I thought you said she was dead." "Yes, she was dead, but it's a miracle. I wanted to cover her body and she just coughed and rose up," the doctor said. Then he told them that he had something important to show them. "Please follow me to my office." So the reverends followed the doctor to his office, and then he played the footage on the CCTV for them. There, they saw how Father Frank entered into Sister Tina's ward, then held and was dragging her. Abomination! This cannot be Father Frank. I mean, why does he want to end her? "I don't know. I think Tina is alive and may be able to talk now. Maybe you can ask her what her problem with the Reverend Father is," the doctor suggested. So they went back to Tina and asked her, "Tina, we know you made a mistake and we have completely given you a ban from the church. But do you have any problem with Father Frank?" they asked her. Then Sister Tina confessed to them that Father Frank was responsible for her pregnancy. They had been having this secret affair together, and she never intended to spoil it. It was also Father Frank who gave her a drink, and from there, she fell down unconscious. And then, the reverends all felt disappointed. A lot of things had been going on in the church without their notice. The 2 reverends drove back in their car to the church. They already knew Father Frank's secrets. He must be apprehended by the law for attempted murder, and he would also be disqualified as a priest immediately. When they reached the church, they went straight to Father Frank's apartment, but he was not there. They also checked a lot of the areas of the church. He was not there. They began to ask some church servants who worked in the church, "Have you seen Father Frank?" They will say no. "Have you seen Father Frank?" They will say no. But the truth was, Father Frank already knew they must have found out about him. So he hid himself somewhere in the church. Running outside the church was not the best option. So he hid in the wardrobe right in Sister Margaret's room. He knew Sister Margaret was also sleeping with him and maybe she would help him escape.
You will not believe this, but it happened. This Reverend Father is currently hiding in a wardrobe because he did something terrible. Getting a Reverend sister pregnant and still trying to unalive her sounds like a lie. He hid there in Sister Margaret's room, right in her wardrobe, hoping Sister Margaret would save him. While the whole church was looking for him, not just the church, but the police too. He must go to jail for his actions, they said. So, Sister Margaret came into her room. She wanted to change her outfit, and then she opened the wardrobe. Boom, she saw Father Frank. She froze and moved back. "The church has been looking for you, and here you are hiding in my wardrobe." "Lower your voice. Remember, I'm not in this alone. You slept with me too, right? Save me. Find a way to get me out and your secret will remain hidden," Father Frank said to Margaret. "Slept? Yes, I did, but I didn't try to kill somebody like you," Margaret replied. Then something came to her mind. She was going to act like she wanted to help him, then hand him over and also confess her own sin. "I am going to help you escape," Margaret lied. Frank was happy, thinking she really wanted to help him. Then she told Frank to wait here while she went to check outside to see if everything was clear. Frank waited patiently, but Margaret went to the church leaders instead. She told them that Frank was hiding in her wardrobe. "Frank is hiding in your wardrobe?" they asked. "Yes, and I also have a confession to make. I did the same thing with Tina. I was sleeping with Frank too. I'm ready to face my penalty," she said, making them shocked. Then 2 policemen quickly came. They burst into Sister Margaret's room. Franco thought it was Margaret, came out and boom, he saw plenty of church leaders and also 2 policemen. "Stay silent, you are under arrest for attempted murder," said the policeman. Frank was handcuffed and taken away by the police. Frank was taken to court immediately, no delay. He was found guilty of attempted murder. His sentence was slightly easy because the victim was still alive, though he was still going to spend time in prison, enough to make him learn. Tina was later discharged from the hospital, though she lost the pregnancy for good. The church made an announcement that Tina and Margaret may keep coming to church, but now as normal members, not reverend sisters. After all this incident, some people believe that Father Frank might not be as bad as we think. He was lured into all this because it was clearly Tina who forced him on the bed at first. The only mistake he made was confessing when Tina told him she was pregnant. But he was so obsessed with his position as a priest that he decided to go to any lengths to save it. Let's learn how to accept our mistakes and make necessary changes instead of trying to cover them up like Frank.